Okay, hello, testing. 1, 2, are we going? We might be going, question mark. I think we're going. Cursed background? No cursed background either. Today we are blessed on the most cursed of days. Anyway, Joel, Ali, hope you guys are doing well. Let me bring down the music a little bit. So, today we're potentially going to be getting out the deep roads at last. Now, this place has been an emotional roller coaster in a couple of ways, I guess. I think primarily for me, it's been, I don't know, traumatic? It's been very cool for lore, but even I don't really want to use the word cool, because the lore itself is very, very fucked up. But it's been very insightful. Let's say that. It's been quite an insightful area of the game. Yeah, I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it. But it is also very horrific and spiders, so that's fun. We have a slightly delayed start today due to a few things. I was helping deal with Poochie. But on top of that, I think somewhere in the I don't know, the dark crevices of this sick and twisted world, a giant house spider decided, hey, you know what it's time for? Let's crawl onto Dave's wall. It clearly heard me talking about the deep roads, so I had to deal with that in my own way. Anybody who knows me knows it probably takes it takes me far too long to actually get it. In those kind of situations, I have to hype myself up to get them. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I'm genuinely terrified to deal with it, so I end up having to hype myself up and be like, okay, I'm gonna get it, and then it's done. Once it's done, it's done, and then I can get on with my life. But yeah, I hate them. I hate spiders. And, you know, what a great opportunity now to channel that anger and general sense of being terrified in the form of Dragon Age Origins. What a great plan. So yeah, that's been my last 10 minutes. So yeah, I don't know, I feel like we're probably going to get to the end of the Ogryn story stuff today. As well as potentially the end of all of the Orzammar story stuff, maybe. But even then, I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like we probably still got a tiny little bit left to do, because we're still gonna get Lord Hearthstone, which I promise is his canonical name. We've got to get Lord Hearthstone into power. And then after that, I assume it's literally just a case of saying, yo mate, so we helped you, you help us, yeah? And then that's it, right? I'm assuming that's going to be the case. But yeah, what have we got over here? Right. Shale, are these your people? Oh, so last time we found out that Ogryn's wife, who was sent down here as a paragon of their esteemed house, right? To try and find this thing called the Anvil. And it turned out that while looking for said Anvil, she went a little bit power hungry along the way and lost all sense of, you know, moral regard and moral standing, right? And she essentially started sacrificing her own people in order to turn into these horrific darkspawn creatures that would then mass produce more darkspawn. So that's nice. That's yeah, that's lovely. And I to be honest with you, I've given a very, like, I feel like a very PC version of what that actually entails, because it is genuinely messed up. So she's gone a bit power hungry, and the last thing we did in this room over here is we beat something called the, I assume this is the Anvil at least. Well, we beat this thing with a lot of willpower. Let's go with that. We are running out of mana potions, one thing I will say, so hopefully that is going to be the hardest boss we fight down here. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So let's see. Is everything sounding and looking okay, by the way?
My name is Carradine. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar.
Oh, damn.
Carradine, the Paragon Smith. Alive?
Ah, there is a voice I recognize. Shale of the House of Kadash. Step forward.
You know my name. Is it you that forged me then? Is it you that gave me my name?
Have you forgotten then? Ah, it has been so long. I made you into the golem you are now, Shale. But before that you were a dwarf, just as I was. The finest warrior to serve King Valtor, and the only woman to volunteer.
The only woman? A dwarf?
I laid you on the anvil of the void, here in this very room, and put you into the form you now possess.
The anvil of the void. That is what we seek.
If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
Okay. Yeah, we can listen. It is perfect, thank you, Ali. You made the anvil, I take it?
Though I made many things in my time,
Maybe?
I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
Yeah, I remember hearing a bit about that. Or at least the concept of it.
The Darkspawn were pressing in. Originally, I only took volunteers, the bravest of souls, willing to trade their very lives for the chance to defend their homeland. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies. All of them were to be given to the anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes.
I see. Huh. Interesting. Would it await Orzammar could use it? Well, now do you want revenge?
Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes. My apprentices knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. You were amongst the most loyal, Shale. You remained at my side throughout, and at the end, I sent you away out of mercy.
I do not remember.
We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
Shale, you fought to destroy the anvil once. Do not allow it to fall into unthinking hands again!
You speak of things I do not remember. You say we fought. Did you use our control rods to command us to do so?
I destroyed the rods. Perhaps my apprentices eventually learned to replace the rods. I do not know. But if so, then all they need is the anvil to make all the slaves they need. You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
Shit, okay. I think we're gonna destroy the anvil, but I assume that means that we're either gonna have to kill... Oh god, okay. I think we're gonna go down that path. I think it's... yeah. I don't know. It's one of those classic cases of like, although you have like this power, is it worth using it? Because in reality people do get greedy. It does happen. We need to bargain with... yeah, I think maybe we'll try and bargain for now.
As long as the anvil exists, it may be used to create slaves, and it will be used. Why seek a more difficult path when another, easier path is available? Help me destroy it.
Honestly, I think considering what she did, I'm actually kind of more in the mindset of just kill her. I don't care if it's to benefit people. I don't know. It's very... the way she acted and then ultimately treated people is almost unforgivable in my eyes. And I get it. She does want to help. I'm not, you know, doubting that either. But I almost like this mentality more of get the golems that are still here to help with everything in Orzammar now, and then try and reforge, no pun intended, everything in a way that sort of works for, you know, everything. I think getting rid of the anvil, honestly, although it's a great weapon, I don't really think we should be considering it as an idea still. I don't know. I'm not as into it.
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen!
Yeah, that kind of speech
Bronca,
won't
you
work.
mad, bleeding nugtail. Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory!
I don't know, I think you gotta, for me it's the moral quandary here, and that will always take precedence over like the power kind of mentality. Like, we can find a different way around this. Like, it sounded like back in the day, it was just people that were like volunteering themselves. That mentality, perfect. But what's to say that that won't just then happen again, you know? And we've already established that Bronca here is very, very quick to sacrifice people to get shit done. So I think it's more in her hands. I don't trust it, right? I think it's the way I'm sort of seeing this. So I'm gonna, the anvil enslaves living souls. It must be destroyed. We're gonna go with that.
So it fights with Caradin? Good. That seems right.
Have you no desire to discover this anvil's potential?
Sorry, Morrigan.
It is a marvel, a tool of creation. You could rival the Maker himself with this instrument. If you destroy the anvil, I swear you will regret it.
Don't do this, Morrigan. God damn it. How would you like to become a golem?
You would not dare. I would rather not find out. Fine. Destroy it if it pleases you.
I think I made a good argument.
Stranger. Your compassion shames me.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Caradin. Golems, obey me! Attack!
A control rod!
Uh-oh.
My friend! You must help me! I cannot stop her alone!
We just turned the camera there, that was weird. Oh god, okay. Ogren disapproved of that, okay. Well, he's not going to be in our party much, I don't think, after this anyway, so... I'm not so worried. Ah, shit. We got given a control rod, right? Yeah, we got a control rod, right? That's definitely still a thing that we can use. No, okay, never mind. You might be a little bit fucked then. Okay. Yeah, these are the ally golems. Can I just run over there and destroy the anvil? Is that something I can just do? This might be a terrible idea.
Kill it. Let's see.
Shit. I did not physically get there right now. Shit, I can't even just go over there, fine. Whatever.
Let's finish.
Okay, she's frozen for a second, which is good. Morrigan, please, like, run over there.
An order.
So you're out of the way. Okay, Ogren, please do not die, sir. Shit, never mind. Right, Quake it is. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Who shall I crush?
Let's try that first. It's Okay, I don't know if I should be trying to keep these other golems alive or not. Honestly, my hunch about the control rod might be... I might be onto something. I feel like it might be a thing. Right? It would kind of make sense. Most of the golems are kind of getting relatively low on health, though. Shale is about to die. Okay. Shit. Yeah, Shale's like dead. Or will be. And we're running out of potions as well. Perfect. Okay, that's probably gonna hit you. You're gonna run over there. Where did the big lad go? He just over there? He is. I thought he was further back than that. Can we not still just destroy it? Isildur? Fuck. And Morrigan's on their own. And probably about to die. Okay, perfect. Perfect, right. Okay, just instantly dead, that's fine.
That won't stop me. Behind you.
Okay, that's one. Do that.
And I'm off.
I think I'm dead. Yeah. Damn, okay. Damn, how do we deal with that effectively?
Time for more practice.
Okay, at least it throws you into the fight here. That's good. I
am ready.
Okay. Oh, we established force field shale is a good thing to run actually. That's a great shout. Okay, hang on. Right, shale taunt. Good. Then we force field shale. Okay, then we run over there. And you two deal with the stragglers. That's perfect.
Another battle, I see. Very good.
Okay. Shale out of force field mode, I think he is, okay. While that's happening. Okay, there's one. Okay, how we doing? Just keep Shale alive is the current game. Okay, you help this lad over here out with these two. Okay. Shit. We're not going to be able to get it in time. The Shale can, like, hold out for a little bit. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a system. Okay, while that's going on. Okay.
And I'm off.
Okay, slowly chipping away at that, quite literally, because it's shale. Who do I really have to worry about here? Miss Theo could have these two run away for a second. Because that's not gonna... Oh, never mind, he came out of force field as soon as it happened. Of course he did. Right. Sorry, Shell. Okay, Shale died. Shit. Okay, so we're now in a bit of a situation where I don't really know. Okay, so that's that one down. Still have Bronca left to go, which is going to be the difficult one. Okay, you do a heal quickly, please. I mean, it's cheap, but it will work. Okay, I reckon he's probably got this, as long as we just leave him to deal with that, that's fine.
Saving the day. Yes.
Yeah, I think that they're also having a hard time hitting Caitlyn. It's kind of difficult to tell. But at least at the moment we're doing alright, I think. Meanwhile, did he do it? Okay, he did it. Perfect. Right. Ogren, I know this is gonna be difficult for you, buddy, but you gotta you gotta contribute here.
Oh my god!
Uh-oh. Shit. Okay, right, the way we're gonna deal with this is... one of these things is not like the other, question mark.
Where to?
I think that hit all of them. Okay, that was actually pretty effective, to be honest. Okay. I think it's gonna work out, but I don't want to jinx it just yet. Shit, well, we're out of mana.
You don't know what.
And that's gonna be really bad for the... oh no, okay. Okay, that was pretty terrifying. Okay. Okay. Ogren, you need to stop pulling your punches, mate. I know it's difficult. You gotta stop. I think I accidentally made him move there.
I suppose I should be dust by now.
The fact he got the final hit is kind of... it's kind of fucked. Well, Ronker is dead. Well, we can... I think we made the right choice. Right?
What shall we do?
I think in that situation I would have definitely, like... what she did is very unforgivable in my eyes. And I think that just eliminating that power being accessible to anyone... because even if people's intentions are good, anything can happen, right? Oh, okay. Is this the name list of people that were turned into golems? Yeah. Let their names be remembered.
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, hold on. We honor who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered. Fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial of all the dwarves who became golems. Has to be. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzimar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Good thing I got a thing of it then.
No. Perhaps it thinks I should. It may have something to do with Caradon's words. If there is some way to make a copy of these runes, I am willing to study them. Perhaps there is something to be gleaned from them, I know not.
Alright. Well, at least we can make some moolah off of it. Very cool. Alright. Hello, sir. You good to go?
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
How is it that the woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Carradine?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
Perhaps he was bringing forth old memories, and caused you to remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the Master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shell. I am pleased to see you remain such.
Aw.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Do not thank me. All of this is my doing, my legacy. But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
Yes, excellent idea. Just destroy it now, after all this.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
Ooh, maybe we should make it right by giving Ogren something. Or we can get, I don't suppose you want to make another golem, damn. What, we sacrifice Ogren? Ogren? Maybe we should make this a personal thing, though.
For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
Okay. Part of me is thinking maybe we should have gone with Ogren's stuff, but damn, look at him go.
There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here.
Alright.
But where will you go?
Ooh, my bad.
You don't mean to...
I do. I live to ensure that the anvil was never used again. Now it never shall be. We all must have an end, Cher. May yours be one of your own choosing.
Aw. I feel like this ending is definitely better for Shale than it is Ogren. Oh shit. Just like that, huh?
You have my eternal thanks, stranger.
Oh.
A trust in all Tunsha. May you always find your way in the dark.
Jesus, okay. Well, I think that sort of power probably is better out of people's hands, because it sounded very immoral, to be honest with you. Like, regardless of how good it is, it's ultimately an evil. in my eyes. So yeah. Honestly, we don't really take a lot of those, so that's fine, I can leave that. Sorry about Bronca though. But we did it. I think we're done with the deep roads, everyone. We did it. We're free.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news?
I believe so.
Yeah, those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Okay, can we just head back? I assume we can. Well, we did it. Deep roads potentially done. Watch as we now get a combat encounter that's gonna be fucking spiders. Do it, go on. One last hurrah. You know you want to. No? Never mind.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
Do I want to talk about the anvil, or do I want to... I think it's the Paragon bit's more important.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Hortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
Can I just fucking... Can I just completely screw over Harrowmont and just go against it completely? Does that mean everything up until this point meant nothing if I get to this, like, choice? I should probably say he chose Harrowmont as opposed to...
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
Well, here we go. King Hearthstone. I mean, King Harrowmont. With a very glitchy crown in this man's hands.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
God, it's really bugging out, isn't it?
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Harrowmont is your king, stand by him.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Uh-oh.
Guards!
Fuck's sake, why have so many people got to die for this fucking... Who would have thought? Okay, so there's only like... Okay, there are quite a few. Never mind. Right, Morrigan. I know you want to use Fireball. Please do not use Fireball.
I shall do it. Melt quickly. No mercy.
Okay. This is actually what's gonna happen at the, Can I say this? I don't know if I can say this.
I see.
I was gonna say, is this gonna be how the king's coronation is gonna go down next week? This is gonna be what ends up happening. Someone's gonna oppose, and we're just gonna have to watch this on TV.
I shall do it.
No, this country is complacent. Are we actually gonna... Are we all just gonna watch over here? Is that the aim? Alright.
Oh,
Shit, well what a way to go out.
Still doomed.
Shit.
Just so you know.
Well,
I admit I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon,
yeah.
nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control.
Brilliant, thank you. I still think that, although Harrowmont might not be entitled to it, I think that Harrowmont is definitely the safer pair of hands, and although we don't know exactly what the king said, I don't have anything that makes me feel like Harrowmont doesn't deserve it, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, I feel like he probably will do a good job, right? I get that kind of vibe. Although things probably won't be as quick to adapt and change, maybe. At least stability's a thing here, right? I think that's the main thing for the people of Orzammar right now.
I prefer to be known as a just and compassionate king. Strong too often comes to mean tyrannical.
Very true,
But I
actually.
will not leave this uprising unpunished.
Good.
Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties.
Excellent.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
Very well, thank you. I get a statue or something in my honor, damn. Should I be cheeky?
I'll talk to a sculptor, see what we can do.
Oh damn, okay.
This is the staff I carried as King Endrin's II. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
There we go. Well then. That's it, we're done with Orzammar. I never thought we'd see the day. But here we are.
yes.
Any other things I can loot while I'm here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Thank you for the claps. Oh, it also means I can finally get rid of Oghren. Not gonna lie, I'm still not a massive fan. We just like blitz combat training and then do tactic slots. I feel like that might be a better plan. Exploit weakness is actually going to be a pretty good thing to potentially have. Yeah, I say we do that then. And it's passive? Okay. Even better. Okay, so oh yeah, we can get rewarded, right? We can go to the Shaper.
So, I was thinking, we've come to know each other fairly well during our time in the Deep Roads. You're bloody fearsome for an elf.
Thanks.
And I'm a warrior without a house to defend. Wandering about killing darkspawn with a sodding Grey Warden sounds like just the thing to keep me occupied. So what do you say?
Yeah, why not? Thought dwarves hated voyaging up to the surface.
Yeah, more than that. It'll cost me my house to take a trip like this. But I don't have a bleeding house to begin with, so who cares? I'm better off up there with you than down here where the sodding children laugh at me.
You know what? Why not? I mean, I'm probably not going to use you in a party again, because let's be real, Alistair's just a bit better. But you'd be very welcome, much like, who else is at camp? Wynn and Severin. To just chill in camp for a while. Abuchi's there, and Shale's usually there. You know, we got a nice little collection. Sure.
And glad I am to hear it. You won't regret it. Now, do any of these sad sacks following you around know the first thing about making ale? Never mind. You can stop with the glaring. I'll ask him myself.
Okay.
You are stone-carved, Warden. I've never seen the like. If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly. Nay, our place is down here. When you break the Blight, and you've got the skill, we'll make sure they have nowhere to retreat. You'll have us indirectly. That's more than any surfacer can say.
Very well.
Best of the vein to you, Grey Warden. Until the stones embrace.
Thank you. Okay, right, time to go get our other reward. Do we have any other business in Orzammar? I don't think we do.
Impressive work, Warden. King Haramont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with? What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Hey, what is it? What is it? Is it, Yep, anyway. Alright. Got that one. Oh, we gotta go back into the fucking deep roads. Are you serious? Okay, one more time. Fuck's sake. I thought that one was... You had to do it out here. God damn it. Fine, we'll go back in one more time. But after that... Never again. Never again. My god. So... Yeah, overall, I think actually story-wise, and in terms of the impending threat the dwarves were dealing with down there, and like the lore and everything surrounding it, I think that's my favorite area. In terms of the length, I feel like you could have... There was a lot to that whole bit. Is this the biggest bit of the game, out of curiosity? Like, is this the biggest, like, individual section? Because I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we spent like 10 to 15 like hours just in Orzammar. Because it certainly felt like a... Anyway. So we had to return... Where is it? That's Ruck's Cave. And that's the Grey Wall. Okay, there we go. Alright, we'll go there. What this will actually give us, I don't know.
So you can turn into animals, aye? Like cats and wolves?
When the desire strikes me.
Have you ever, you know, went into winter?
That's a most curious...
Excuse me? Okay, we can't... Okay, fine.
Little mind you have, dwarf. And what if I had? Would that thought comfort you during your lonely nights?
Have you ever changed during?
Why
Excuse me?
are you suddenly asking me this?
Yeah, that's a bit...
How do we know you're truly a woman? Or even a human?
Sir?
You could be a chipmouse. Or a nug. Imagine that.
Why, yes. I am actually a nug in human form. I have come to observe your kind.
Nugs are good with extra sauce. I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ, okay. Damn, that was a conversation, huh? I'm hoping that all of those are gonna stay dead. Please, please, please stay dead for me. Thank you. Okay. Items received. I don't think it ever shows me what the item is half the time. It's always a little bit annoying, but it's okay. Right, anyway, let's leave, please. Thank God we didn't have to go far for that. Do 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 do. Right, okay. Well, I'm looking forward to having Alistair and Liliana back. That's gonna be fun. That's not to say that Shale and Ogren have been completely bad. Genuinely though, I do kind of like Shale. Shale might be a fallback choice if I feel like we need someone with a bit more versatility, because I feel like Alistair's good, but Alistair's very good at like main tank. I don't know, Shale's like a very reliable side like melee, main melee boy. So for that reason, I'm a big fan.
Would the Swamp Witch consider explaining the nature of magic to me? I am most curious.
Surely there is another who would not be so bothered by your tiresome questions. Perhaps Alistair?
I fear the second warden has not the knowledge to answer my question.
Wow,
You might ask
poor
him
Alistair.
anyhow.
Voice break.
Certainly whatever he happened to come up with would serve as amusement.
I do not understand. I seek enlightenment and not amusement.
You're apt to get much further seeking amusement, I assure you.
Swamp Witch is a most confusing creature. I do not understand it.
You're not the first one to say so. First Gollum, perhaps.
I will ask the Swamp Witch later, when it is less inclined to make bizarre responses to my queries.
You will be waiting some time then, I fear.
Okay, Morrigan is my favourite character in this game by like a country mile. She's great. Shale's definitely up there though. She's definitely, yeah, Shale's pretty cool.
Give me a moment. By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Well, take your time.
Strange? Strange is your wife turning out to prefer the ladies, not living in a world without a bleeding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Yeah. Alright, we can sell some stuff while we're here.
Oh, you want to see some of the best previously owned equipment in Thedas, friend?
I feel like honestly we can get better armor elsewhere. I don't feel like we really need this. I'm gonna keep the shields though. They feel important. Topsider's honor. That might be good for Alistair. I'll keep that. Paramount staff, holy shit. Okay, well let's have a look and see how it is. Spear thrower, I feel like we... Say we keep that now then. Morrigan, is this better or worse than what you got? It is worse. Yeah. Alright. Well, when we get back to camp, we should probably do a storing run actually. We've got a bunch of things that I've been meaning to store for a long time. So we should probably do that. Anyway, our time in Orzammar is done. We did it. We survived. Barely. And we only had one instance of turning down the difficulty as well. I'm pretty happy with that. To be fair though, like, Jarvia was very difficult. Like, I genuinely don't know if I would have been able to get through that normally. You know, honestly, with Shale, Alistair, Morrigan, and me, it might have been doable. Might have been a bit more doable, but that's okay. Should we just catch up with people for the rest of today and do like a few micromanagey things before we continue? You know what, one thing we could do that we haven't done in a while is try and sort out Morrigan's personal quest. We haven't done that in ages.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you? I cannot teach you, no, but any other mages that cared to learn, yes, I could do that. Send whoever you wish my way, and I shall...
Okay. I was gonna say that it's weird that remained an option, and we weren't able to do anything with it.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why you still hurt them? Okay, brilliant. So now we got a emissary from Orzammar as well. Earning gems for the dwarves. I feel like just giving all of these is probably a good idea. Yeah, Caitlin has an 1,000-yard stare doing that. It's like, yep, here goes everything I worked hard to fucking get. Good. More and more shit into this box. Very cool. Still, hopefully it will make a difference. If all elf... I don't know if I want to do that. We haven't really been using any of these other ones, so... be able to give these away. Elf fruit's the one thing I want to keep, I think. Runes for the Templars.
Everything brings us closer to victory.
At your word, Warden. We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
Can I just sell them back to him?
The
or, like,
Templars of
buy
the
them from
Chantry
the Dalish?
stand ready, Grey Warden. There are always areas to improve on, Grey Warden. The most useful for my talents are runes.
Let's see. For electric damage. Honestly, I could probably give those runes away. That's fine. Honestly, we might as well just give any elf fruit we've got currently too. I assume they're going to tell us if they're happy with what we've provided, right?
We will make good use of what you have brought us, Warden.
Right, well there goes all of our elf fruit. Time to go buy some more. To be fair, we are minted. Like, my god, we've got so much money. All that hoarding paid off. Alright, yeah, let's have a chit chat. See how people are doing.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
You know about Liliana and me? Uh-oh.
I've seen the way she looks at you.
Aw.
The familiarity with which you speak. How she always finds a way to place herself next to you. I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Leliana is a remarkable girl, sincere and guileless, and she has opened her heart to you. I would not like to see her hurt.
Hmm.
I am worried about you both. There is great potential for tragedy here.
Aw.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
Keep your nose out of this. Don't tell me the harsh reality of it. Let me live my life. Hmm.
Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
I think I mean, Liliana's been through a lot too. I feel like between the two of us, we'll figure something out, right? I'm old enough to think myself. Thank you very much, damn.
If you insist, I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Very well.
What's on your mind? Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
Excellent. I like making sure my companions are well.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones. What's on your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability. So many are gone. They will need new enchanters. Perhaps they will look to Orlais or Antiva. It will be difficult for a while.
I think we've heard this one.
But I have no doubt that the circle will recover.
Right. Take care, Win.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you. You and I, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
No. Jesus Christ. Big no, sir. I'm sorry.
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
Okay. Damn it, that's what I get for jumping the gun. Girl you knew or a girl you knew?
What? Oh, you mean where we were rutting? Oh, aye. After Bronca left for the deep roads. Name's Felsi. She was a fiery one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down. See how she's been living.
Hmm. Oh.
Me? Cheat? Ah! That iron-thighed shrew had left me long before. And she'd cheated on me with that tramp Hespeth. I grant you, I didn't find out about that till after, but hey, truth is truth. Anyway, she left for the surface a year back, and I haven't seen her since. What? Why are you asking me? I didn't do anything. Last I heard, she was gonna live with her mother on the surface, near some lake. Clean Bad Lake, was it? Yeah, I sod it, I don't remember.
Close enough.
No, I think it was Clean Bad. I remember because I thought, yeah, that's right. Dirty good, clean bad.
Wow, amazing.
But thanks for offering to take us there. You're a good friend, Warden. No, what was it you wanted to say? You want to be a berserker? Thought I'd never see the day. You're a monster on the field already, Warden. But your style just doesn't give itself to mad rage. Too much thinking, too much, finesse. But if you know someone fit for this type of work, I'll teach him. It'll be nice to have another berserker to grunt at for a change.
Very well.
What the sod is there to know? You get mad, you fly into battle, and things die. It's pretty simple. The hard part is getting in touch with your rage. We all learn to hold that back. It's why we don't kill every duster who looks at us sideways. You need to shut that off. For some people, being in battle is enough. But others have to think about something. Violence, monsters, nobles, your wife, whatever.
For fuck's sake, this character, I can't.
Aye, especially my wife.
Okay, I mean, in your instance, fair. Maybe fair.
Well, for most berserkers it does. Several years ago, I worked with a berserker on one expedition who just couldn't work himself up. We had to kick him in the stones before he could get going. Why not? When you fight, you get mad. By the stone, it's a sodding tactic to enrage your enemy so he makes a mistake, right? Berserkers grab that anger and drink it like it's yesterday's ale. Then we turn it against our foes and watch the limbs fly. Well, for most berserkers it does. Several years ago, I worked with a berserker on one expedition who just couldn't work himself up. We had to kick him in the stones before he could get going. I'm listening. What about? Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets.
Fuck's
But a
sake.
bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway. Handling what? Bronca? Pfft. That treasure's been long buried. Ancestors take me. You people whine like tea kettles around here.
Alright.
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why. Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something? What about? It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale? Well, who'd have thought? Ale made with grain. Aye, the surface is great. It's like a big, bright world of filth without a ceiling. My kind of place. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
Jesus Christ. This character, I can't. Joel, I completely agree. I completely agree.
Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously.
Aw.
Upset? Ugh. I don't get upset. I get drunk. Did you want to talk about something? What about? You get a sword or an axe, and are told to go out and defend your city. It's the best thing in the world. That is until you try to live in the city you saved. I mean, they train you to kill, teach you to harness your rage at the first noise you hear, then try to set 100 sodding rules about it. Like those provings. Ancestors show their favor through the strongest arm, right? So why so many rules saying how to fight, and when you win, and not to bloody kill? Killing's what swords are for. If that's how you feel, I'll try that out next time the Darkspawn are chewing on your leg. This makes me cranky. Don't you have any other inane questions?
Wow.
What? Miss Orzammar? Are you mad, in addition to being ugly? They treated me like a puddle fly back there. I'm never going back. Alright. Alright then.
Alright, we didn't like that. He didn't like that. Right, we'll speak to Liliana last. Poochie, hello Poochie. Good Poochie. Yeah. Yeah. Good lad.
What say you? By all means. Well, the only one that's really worth telling is the story of the mission right before I came to Ferelden. But no, I would rather not. I shouldn't have said anything. Nothing that I would prefer to speak of. Perhaps another day, I'm sorry.
That's fair. Alistair, my man, how you doing?
Something on your mind?
Been a bit. Anyone? We probably shouldn't be saying that one, Caitlin. I nearly clicked it because it was a new option.
Of course. Others, yes, but not yourself. I need someone who's trained first as a warrior. It's as much about discipline as anything. I guess if I'm going to give up Chantry secrets, I may as well go all the way. Send whoever you want trained to me in camp, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay, there we go.
Something on your mind?
It's how we unlock everything.
Of course.
If you're raised in the Chantry, have you never...
Never what? Had a good pair of shoes?
Oh, that we're having this conversation, are we? Okay. Oh, we had like 3 voice breaks today. I don't know what's been happening. It's a bad day. I was having coughing fits yesterday and voice breaks today. It's been a bad day. A cursed day. You know what I mean.
I'm not sure I do. Have I never seen a basilisk? Ate jellied ham? Have I never licked a lamppost in winter? Make fun of you, dear lady. Perish the thought. Well, tell me, have you ever licked a lamppost in winter?
That's very, very forward, Alistair. I'm not comfortable with that question. I've licked my fuck's sake. Wow, what a way of putting it. I've licked my my share of lampposts and then some. Damn, okay. Okay, Caitlin. I don't want to get too flirty with it though. Ugh.
Just the once? And you didn't lose half of your tongue in the process? I'm impressed. I
Never
myself
mind. Alistair wasn't.
never had the pleasure. Not that I haven't thought about it, of course. But, you know.
You're a coward? You lack the proper part. Just gonna out him. Gonna out Alistair right here, right now.
Well, living in the Chantry is not exactly a life for rambunctious boys. They taught me to be a gentleman, especially in the presence of beautiful women such as yourself.
Wow.
That's not so bad, is it?
Ali, is this what you meant when you said Alistair is easy? I get it now. I get it. Okay. um...
Good. You'd want a gentleman to court you, wouldn't you? If you were to be courted by someone,
Alistair.
that is.
I feel bad now. I shouldn't have done this.
Yes, of course. I see exactly what you mean. Enough. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's go.
Okay, he didn't hate it. Perfect. I didn't want him to hate me for that. Liliana, you saw nothing. It was just a joke. Don't break my bae's heart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was just a joke. Just a yoke.
Shale of House Kadash. Is that who I once was? I find this difficult to believe.
You're tall for a dwarf, damn.
I am not a dwarf. Or at least, I'm not a dwarf any longer. If I was this Shale of House Kadash, as Caridin said, there must be some evidence of my existence remaining. I must find it. I need to know that this is the truth, and not simply believe. What Caridin said, it has allowed me to remember one thing. I believe I know where Kadash Taig is. Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
Okay. So we're picking up a bunch of other missions. Should we try and do a bunch of like personal quests next? Because has Alistair given me one? I'm not sure if he has, but Morrigan's given me one, Shale's given me one, I think Orgren has given me one. I don't think Wynn had. Zevran might have done. I actually can't remember. Should we look? Companions. Okay, here we go. Okay, no, we have. Okay, Liliana has. Plymouth, we have to. Orgren's Old Flame. Premium content. Is that over here? Okay, that's over here. The rumors of a fellow survivor of Ostagar has escaped at the prisons of Ban Loren, seeking the aid of the Grey Wardens. Alright. Maybe we'll have a look into that as well then. Okay. Okay, when we get to Denerim we can do that. There are some things that we just probably won't do so much. Yeah. There are some quests we probably will miss, but we'll do most of the important ones, and I want to do all of the companion quests. So yeah. In terms of equipment... That's better, okay. Alistair, enjoy your new sword. Let's see. Can I equip that now? I can. There we go. Arrow of Filth, ew. Where's Win? Win would benefit from that. Yeah. Perfect. Well, you know what? We might as well give that to Win. And at least she has a better staff. Okay. Right, I think now what we'll do is we'll go drop off anything that I think is sort of like a memento kind of... Actually, no, let's speak to Liliana, why not?
I'm here for you.
Aw.
Of course. I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
Aw.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating.
Wow.
You're welcome to come along if you like.
Aw.
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
That's cute. I like that.
I'm here for you. Of course.
Is there anything else?
Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you?
Aw. So Win has tried to mentally prepare us for this, but... I'm worried. Are we gonna get a Mass Effect 2? I'm not gonna say anything other than that. I just hope that... I'm worried now. I won't say what happens, but...
Really? You think so? You're so sweet.
Aw. Oh yeah. Very cute. Very cute. Okay, we're gonna go drop some things off. I think we're gonna get the old squad back. So, wait, what was the order? Alistair, Morrigan, and Liliana. The old squad have returned. Hell yeah. What was the place where I could drop stuff off? Is it Soldiers P? I think it was, right? Okay. Right. I keep thinking it's a cat every time I see it. First, I'm like, oh, it's a kit. It's a pinta. It's not. It's a poochie. Excuse me.
What can I do for you, Warden? We've a big family. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right?
I think we've heard all this before, so.
Certainly.
Alright. I'll be honest, I don't really ever use the coating stuff. I might just sell up a lot of it. Like, yeah, I don't know. Same with like Frost Rock and everything else. Feel like it's stuff that's gonna... Yeah, I don't, I've just not really been using it. Hope everyone's enjoying the right ear fire sound effect experience right now as well. Spirit healer. Hmm. Think I'm happy with that. Yeah. Right, what do we want to put in storage? Let's have a look. So, I think that one goes in. That one goes in. I don't remember if that's actually got a good thing on it or not, so I'll put that in anyway. Or if that's like a thing to keep for memorabilia's sake. Rock Shield, Bronca Shield. The Runic Worry token. Can't get rid of those, okay. I think that's it then. Cool. Is there any new loot or gear that we can get? Alright, let's have a look. I didn't put that in. The rest of it we can probably sell actually. Okay. Start with weapons. So for Caitlyn, pretty happy with what I've got, I think. For Morrigan, yeah. For Alistair. I mean, it's better. Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, then in terms of armor, I think it's +2 to all attributes is just kind of good to have, to be honest. That's why I never want to swap out that helmet. I think Caitlyn's stuff is a little bit too personalized. Where it's like, it's all stuff that I'm happy to keep on Caitlyn because it's stuff that provides her with like backstab bonuses and stuff, so... Everything else I'm kinda... You know what, I think I'm pretty happy with the gear we've got. I'm sure we'll find some stuff en route if it's like, anything super good. Alright, now we go back to the Dalish... Actually, we can level up quickly, actually. We'll go back to the Dalish camp next. Alistair, 6 points, okay. Strength up, and then Constitution up for Alistair. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, just so he can unlock something new, we're gonna do that. We'll do that, there you go. And then, Holy Smite, there we go. All of the Templar abilities done. Did he level up again? Oh, I can pick another ability, okay. Assault, maybe? Go with that.
You need me?
Liliana, probably more... 2 cunning... 2 dex, and... Probably, yeah, a bit more willpower too. That sounds pretty good, actually. I say we take that, and... let's go with that. Why not? Okay. Good stuff. I do actually, one thing we probably should do quickly as well is tactics. Let's see. So, enemy... lowest health. Maybe we mark them for death. Alright, we'll put this on preset 2. Alistair... Forgot to bound that one as well. All of the other abilities I feel like I can probably keep as is, to be honest. Morrigan, we've pretty much nailed that already. You know what, I think... I might change these to enemy. Clustered, at least 3. Then suppressive fire at them. And then enemy lowest health. Critical shot. There we go. Let's see if that works. We'll test it out for a bit. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Yeah, we'll roll with it. Also, we've accidentally done that, so there you go. Okay, what do we want to do? I say we go back to the forest to get some more elf root, so we can make some more shum. Apparently, shum. Make some more potions. And then I think I might end it for today. Oh yeah, we're basically nearly done. I thought we still had 20 minutes. Oh no, fight time. What's it gonna be?
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
Uh-oh. Is this the revenge arc? Did we do something?
Yeah.
Which one first?
I assume this is gonna... Oh, does it not hit teammates? Oh my god, that's perfect. Oh, the nearby enemies, yeah. Holy shit.
I am ready.
Okay, Alistair. Please don't die. Caitlin, what are you doing? Are you actually... Okay, I think Caitlin is actually doing backline stuff, believe it or not.
Very well.
I see.
It's...
That's finished.
Meanwhile, Liliana, are you actually gonna kill this dude? Okay, perfect. Can you then kill this dude? Caitlin, are you actually killing people or just running around? I'm not sure at this point.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Okay.
Going.
Sometimes tis your turn to die.
Watch it!
Time to play. Oh, it wants to fight. Now this is...
Okay. Okay, that went pretty well. Got there in the end, team. Well done.
Going.
Guess one thing I should check is we haven't really been using them, but ice bolts. I will take those. Thank you. Alistair never uses his. Yeah, never really uses it, so there's no point. Ellie Anna on the other hand, though. Oh yeah, we got a ton of fire arrows. You can have all of them. That is all good. Okay. Perfect. Let's go to loot. Okay. It's fine.
Huh.
We take that. Okay, perfect. Right, I'm gonna get some elf fruit. Once we're done with that, I will wrap up for today. But yeah, we're finally done with Orzammar after a
You're
long
working
old
hard to
time.
make enough equipment for all. I am no.
Let's not miss the elf fruit this time, Dave. There it is. I don't know how I missed it last time. I'm pretty sure I even checked this guy's store to see if he had any. And then I just beansed it completely. Do you have any flasks? No flasks, just for mass purchasing. Okay. I wonder if we can get unlimited flasks anywhere else then. Backpack. Was that always there? I hope that wasn't always there. I'll happily take another backpack. That is very, very good. Alright. Okay, well, I think I will save here for now. Next time I think we're going to have another go at beating Flemeth. Or Morrigan. We can't actually take Morrigan with us for that one, if I remember correctly. So I think we're going to take Shale, Alistair, and maybe Win for that one. That might be a good lineup. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll maybe do Shale's quest as well, as she said that there was a thing that we can go do, and Liliana's we might look into if we can do it yet. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, thank you for hanging around. For anybody that's popped by and lurked as well, I appreciate you. Thank you, Joel and Ali, as always. Yeah, I'll be back with Dragon Age on Thursday. And I'll be back with Cyberpunk tomorrow. So I will see you then. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.